Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Black Quantity VTF here, T3 Live, and happy crash anniversary of 1987, the greatest dip buy of all time. What for this week we got? Well, first of all, it was nice to be in New York last week, and I got to meet a lot of new people, show them a lot of the stuff we do, a lot of things you listen to every Friday. Hopefully you're catching on, and hopefully they are too. But I wasn't here last Friday, but was last week beautiful? Sure was. Let's take a look, just a little review. So we got that 3-2, the outside weak to the downside, smash it, simultaneous break, because we have it across the board. You had it in the diamonds, and you had it in QQQ, and that was really nice. And I was able to speak about this setup last week. And we know in the Qs, we also had this here. Had the inside day to go pivot machine gun back through the try to set it up, and then the 2 down, 2 up, 2-2 reversal, boom, back into full time frame continuity to downside to get that 3 going last week, and that was real nice. We look for that simultaneous break, and then coming in this week, talked about, I talked out in New York. There's only so many ways price can reverse, and one of them's 2-1-2, down and back up. So we had 2 inside days here, and the beautiful thing about that is that reverts to a 1. They're both a multi-bar inside 1. And then we had this power day here earlier this week, and that was a simultaneous break. Everything was breaking to the upside, all right? And so that made that day real simple. We knew on this day when all the sectors are up, you just keep buying, right? But I was very clear on the VTF is like, this is probably a one-day event. And the reason I said that is much like when we went back and we go multi-week pattern in here, these 2 weeks, and how the SPY couldn't get out of there for months and months and months. So when we know that we're coming into potentially an inside week, and you're nowhere near taking that out, any time you get a new day or a new 60, gone, right? And so what you had was the 2 up, 2 down, back in. Now we close as an inside day and inside week. So we can expect this back and forth nature. We'll see these 2 bars, much like those weekly bars in February, right? So you got to get out of there. So now we're going to end the day as an inside day, inside week, and a bunch of stuff. So what we do, like last week, you can trade futures, you can trade stocks all you want. But when you have inside days and you start to get tighter like today, now luckily we've had a big enough range that you stick on the stocks. And so then we had a simultaneous break today on the 60-minute, which was gorgeous. And it doesn't look like much in the futures, but it gets the stocks going. So if you look at here, how can price reverse? 2, take one direction, inside, 2-2 reversal there on the SPY, then the Qs, and the diamonds, inside 60 and down, and that got a whole bunch of them going. We got team. This was real nice, and this was off the gap list, gap down inside 60, and that 60 minutes was down 77.59, got clocked down to 73, and kept going. Here's a 3-2 setup on the 60, and team was just absolutely beautiful today. SQ also caught that 2 back down on the 60. That was nice. NVIDIA does this. NVIDIA does the 3-2 downer off of this stuff, and then continued hard coming down through here. And NVIDIA, I talk about those compound bars, right? So when it goes into the highs like this, and this is an outside bar, and then the next one, these 2 are outside of all this stuff, and then you can see this big weekly broadening formation started tight in here, goes up, everybody's like, oh, it's resolved. Has it? Boom, all the way back down into here. So real nice off this outsider in NVIDIA today. Palo Alto here, boom, 3-2-60, destroyed, 200. Give me like $6-7 more bucks out of that. Amazon was just great, and it's just been acting so well for you when things are finally moving around here, and you got the Amazon to go the 2 inside 2-1-2 reversal here, and that was below 17.90 on a Friday, so you can get them cheap options, about $30 a movement. And if you go back to the daily, Amazon was also 2 up here, 2-2 reversal, the 2 up, 2 down, and then coming back through pivot machine gun. Talked about that in New York. We're going right back through the try, then the inside day for the wipeout. Absolutely beautiful. And the 3-2 weaker last week, and just this week it goes up 2-2, the 2-2 reversal right here, back down, and you had that 60. Amazon just really nice. And then we had Netflix gap up, and then go 2-2 daily reversal, and still going here. That broke here with 356.50, still going to 332. What a great week! And this is just been fantastic trading in October. And here to start the day, the 2, 1, 2, and down, just no higher high. So let it get cleaned on a Friday. 349.60. Give me 332.67. Cree. And Cree was in my video last night because we were looking. You can see this very similar pattern daily. 2, 1. What's the next 2? 2, 1, 2 reversal and back down in the Cree. Spelunker. I talked about this one in New York, going all the way back to this 3-2 day here. All right, and then 2, 1, 2 continuation all the way down. And then Spelunker this week with the 2 up, 2 down reversal here, taking that out here below the 103.30. Give me 94.80. So that was real nice. It also today gave you that same 60, the 3-2-60 puker down. That was real nice too. We also had Molina. Oh, see, the monthly Spelunker also did this. See, the monthly we also knew was the 2, 1, 2 inside month and down. So you get that monthly break, 113.73 down to 94. That's what I'm talking about. And this is how you catch these real nice moves. On the upside, we're looking Procter & Gamble. And Procter & Gamble gaps up and starts running. Then on the 60, you get this. Goes up, goes 2, 1, 2, tries to reverse. But then here's the 1, 2, 2 back up right here. And you take it back in the highs because that gives you XLP, which was going up all day. And so when you're seeing these inside days form, that's why it makes it easier to identify the groups. And so you got the XLP there, and that gives you like Coke and all that kind of stuff going up today. Later in the day, we're looking at Clovis. Once again, looking for the 2-2, which you got, and then the continuation, pivot machine gun, triangle them out. And you can see this greater try and then this lower broadening formation here. So when we took this out and started going today, oh yeah, where are we going? We're going to take these guys out down here. So this low is 26.21. The low was 26.13. Did its job, takes it out. Real nice there. Molina Health, we knew from yesterday. And there you go. The nice 3-2 dare puke. 142, give me $8 off of that. So some real nice chunkers going on out there. Also, I talked about some of the long-term stuff, and I talked about the Sarepta. Sarepta, that we knew about this, and Sarepta, we've known about it all year because I put out the macro video at the beginning of the year, and then I update the quarters and the yearlies once a month. And most people don't even look at the big charts, but if you want the big moves, you get your big boy charts out. And so if we take a look here, Sarepta, we knew about this beginning of the year, right? Because it goes outside 312, inside you're above 57.57. So we've been trading this long ever since. But then you start a new quarter, right? Start the new quarter, and you want to be aware of this, right? Start the new quarter is inside on the quarter, still can't get out of here. And then when it pokes up in here, just like I showed you on the inside week this week in SPY, anything inside is still consolidating, all right? And so we knew that about Sarepta, and Sarepta gave us this beautiful 60 to start the month and the quarter and the week and all that kind of stuff. Up here, right there, bang. So you get 57.57. We had a bunch of ads on the way up. But then once you're dealing with that gap and come in, so you see on the monthly, you're going to see this. See? Multi-month pattern. We're still in this big bar. Can we expect reversals? We can. So we're going to look for that and go 60. Boom. Right here. 158.02. And craters off of that. Real nice stuff. And EW the same. EW right out the chute. Beginning of the quarter. 171.80 all the way down to 145.72. And on the macro chart, remember we'd watch this because this is on the macro stuff. EW. Inside year and up to the upside, 212, like so. And then you can nail it on the both sides. And the greatest story ever sold on my YouTube, if you haven't seen that, I recommend you do. The one stock I talked about was Grainger, as far as the yearly going these outside bars to the upside, 3-2. Grainger, yearly, outside to the upside, and that was above 260, 272. And it topped out 372.06, but do we know to look to reverse this month? We did, because it did this. The only way price can reverse, one of the 3 reversals. 2 up, inside, down, boom, reverse, below 345.44, and you had the weekly go outside 3.2 here, below 347.05. Boom, 2 weeks, 347 down to 276. Some nice stuff like that when you get to look at this stuff. Also do the Wheels in Motion show on Tuesday, and you should, and here's another thing you're going to like. Triangles become support and resistance. Support and resistance isn't horizontal. Look where it went, right to back to the old try. Anyway, the Wheels in Motion show, and I talk about this kind of stuff, the weeklies and monthlies on Tuesday nights, so you can get a hold of stuff like Snap-on. Do we know this monthly was doing this? We did. SWK. Here, this week, RevStrat, 1, 2, 2 to the downside, and then in the nightly video, coming after it right in here, these two guys, and then bam, break this, 127.53, give me 118 in 3 days. We like that. Another thing from those that long-term stuff is we've got AMD. Do we know about AMD? We did. In the quarterly, here it was 3.2 the quarter. Right here, last quarter, above 1734, went out above 30. But then once you open up as inside and you got a new quarter, you want to be aware of that. And so then you look at AMD and you're going to see this. Inside week, outside week, 3.2 down right here, boom, below 29.98. Now it comes down, goes outside bar like that. You wait for them to go on the daily like so. Come down, reverse, ready? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2 reversal back down here. 2 up because it took out that high. Then 2 down here below 26.91 and bam, 23.66. Triangle they out. They're going to stop out these guys. And then they're going to pivot machine gun and take these guys out. And now your AMD triangles looks like this. Think yump. And it's also closing as a 3 week coming into next week. Cat Tractor. Talked about this in New York. I talked about the monthly here, RevStrat 1, 2, 2 back the other way, which gave us the weekly, this power week here. And the reason we were looking at it is because the diamonds were 3-2 weak to the upside that week, so we knew to look at Cat. So if we go back to Cat, then what does Cat do? It does the same setup on the weekly going the other way. 1, 2, 2, RevStrat back down, pivot machine gun. Let's go after these guys. Right there, still going after 2 weeks. Real nice stuff on the Cat because we know outside bars exist. Once you get that monthly to go outside here and starts coming back through, yeah, you're looking for an outside bar. Did you get it? You did. You also get it right here. See this? Boom. Down, sideways, puke. Real nice stuff. And, one of the things that, most people don't look at the longer term charts. Another thing I pointed out in New York is how really simple things look when you can pull them out on longer term stuff. And so if we go to the yearly S&P, all these things that I keep showing you, I'm going to show you how easy timing the market, if you can be so gauche, is with the SPY yearly. All right, going back here, you're going to see all this. 2 up, stay long, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 potential, 3, 2, 2 reversal year in 2000, short, 2, inside 2, 1, 2 reversal year, buy, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 reversal, short, bam, lower low. These 3 years are outside of their compound 3, 2, 2 reversal back here, get long, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2 for the power year. Right, and then still going into the highs. That's how easy this is. And then when you had that 3-2 year, what did you have to go 3-2 with you? You had Cat in there, and you had Boeing, and still going. So just a little recap. So everybody was in New York. It was great to meet you, and everybody who's listening to me right now. Hopefully you're going to come see me real soon because you see these moves that we had today. One of the things I said in New York was that I can show you so much movement any day, just like I did all these 60s today, any day, because once you know what you're looking at, right, the guesswork is gone. So hopefully everybody had a great week, and if you got chopped up, remember this. It was an inside week, and if you didn't know that and you're getting chopped up in the futures, there's only a few ways that all winning trades and all losing trades look like. All right? All losing trades, you're going to get chopped up trading in a 1, or you're fighting a 2, You're getting crushed in a 3, and you're going against time frame continuity. You're winning trades, favorable 2, favorable 3, time frame continuity in your favor. And that's it. And once you understand that, you know the difference between a winner and a loser. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Hopefully you'll have a great week, but this month is certainly rocking. So let's keep it going. Inside weeks to start off next week. Either way on those babies, we want to know about it. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Black Miners VTF here, T3 Live with this week's market wrap-up.